Gentlemen, we're going to talk about in this video the do's and the don'ts when going on like a first date with a girl. Now, ideally, this doesn't have to be like the first date. This could be any date you go on moving forward. But if this is a girl that you just met, just know women in the Western world, so in America, will typically sleep with a man on the second to third date. That's on average. I'm not saying every woman does that. Some might be sooner, some might be longer. But what I'm going to talk about in this video will increase the chances of you being intimate with this woman in some way, whether you go all the way or you get just a kiss at the end of the night, which is ideally what we want as men. We want physical intimacy. With that being said, we're going to start with the do's in this video, and then we're going to end with the don'ts. Now, women act based on how they feel. And so in this video, I'm going to be, basically the do's are going to be how to make her feel good. And then the don'ts is how to avoid making her feel like bad. Number one is when you make plans, you as the man, it's your job to set the plans. Whatever you do, so we're going to do a do not. Whatever you do, do not let her make the plans. Do not ask her, would you like to go here? Or how about we go here? No, you need to make the plans. Hey, I want to go here. Meet me here at 6 o'clock, and then we'll take the night from there. So you want to make the plans. So meet me here at 6 o'clock, and then keep the night a mystery to her. It's okay to tell the girl where you guys are going to meet at. That's fine. If you look at the stuff that women watch, like they watch crime scene, like crime shows, they watch romance movies, and they're big on like drama. Well, that's because women like figuring things out. So mystery, keeping things a mystery, is going to involve their brain, and women like being mentally stimulated. She doesn't know where you guys are going to go, and that brings us to the next point, which is take her to multiple places in one night if you can. Let's say you guys go to like a coffee shop first because you just met this girl and you don't know if you want to spend more money on her. Start off with like a drink or like a coffee, okay? Because that's something really cheap. Whereas like me, the last date I went on with a girl, I spent like $100, and that was on drinks and then dinner, and then we went to ice cream after, and she paid for ice cream. So I spent $100 on drinks and dinner. Most people aren't going to be willing to do that. So that's why I say if it's a girl that you just met, start off with like drinks or coffee. And we want to start off with something cheap too, because if a girl's just using you for money, she won't agree to going to something like cheap like that, like a coffee or drink. She won't agree to that. And if she doesn't agree to that, then you know that you are only going to be dating a girl that either was using you for your money or wanted to just be taken out for like free food or something. If you keep the night a mystery to her, so if you know you're going to go to multiple places and you keep the night a mystery, so one, you're checking off the second box of going to multiple places. And the reason why we do multiple places before I finish off this is because each place you go to acts as a new experience in the woman's mind. A new experience is like a new date. So the more places you go to in one night, you can simulate different dates in one night. So if women sleep with men on average the second or third date, and you're going to like 3 different places, that could technically be considered 3 different dates in one night. Now, like I said, even if you don't end up sleeping with a girl and taking her home with you, you might get like a kiss or makeout session at some point in that night if things go really well and if she really likes you. And that's what we want. The whole point of first dates in the first place, regardless on how many places you go, is to vet this girl to see if you as the man even want to spend more time with her. If you keep the night a mystery, she's always going to be wondering what's going to be happening next. And then every time you go somewhere new, well, it's going to be exciting for her because that's a new environment. That's a new place. This is a new experience for the woman. So that's going to make her feel good because she's doing something new with you. And if women act based on how they feel, if you're stimulating her brain mentally because she doesn't know what's going to happen and you're going to new places, she's going to feel good throughout the whole night. Next one, have her talk more than you. So if you are naturally introverted, this should be very easy. But someone like myself, who's very good at communicating, I'm very extroverted. I thrive in social situations. I love talking to people. I have caught myself, and I did this last night, I caught myself yapping more than the girl at one point, and then I'm gonna touch on this in the don'ts, but I caught myself and I fixed things real fast. Well, the reason why we want to have her talk more than you is because women on average say about 8,000 words a day. You will notice when a girl starts talking to you, if you just sit there, she will keep talking. They will just keep going, because if the girl is talking, she's not able to like figure you out, and if you are still a mystery, she's got to work to get information out of you. Well, if she figures you out at the end of that night, like completely, like you told her your whole life story, she's gonna feel like she already knows you. That mystery of getting to know you's gone. That experience, that excitement of trying to figure out who you are, that's not gonna be there. She's not gonna want to see you again. So that's why we want her to talk more than you, because if you get her to talk about herself, women love talking about themselves. So not only if you get her to talk more, but if she's talking about herself, she's gonna feel like you care and you want to get to know her. That's a bonus. We want her to feel that way. Like, yeah, this guy, that's a way to build trust. And a girl won't be intimate with you if she doesn't trust you. And if you can get her to talk about herself more than you're talking, well, she's going to feel like you care, and she's going to build that trust with you much faster. Next point. When she asks you questions, that's a good sign, but keep your answers short if possible. Last night, this girl was asking me questions, and then I was talking, but I did keep my answers very short. But when I trailed off and I was talking, I got to a point where I was like, hey, there's a quote, whoever's asking the questions dictates the conversation or is controlling the conversation. You as the man, you want to be controlling the conversation. As soon as I was talking about myself when the question she was asking me, and I realized that at that point in time, she was now asking me questions, well, that's a good sign, because if a girl asks you questions, she's trying to figure you out. That's a good sign. She wants to get to know you. That's what we want a girl to ask you questions. In this situation, keep them short so she still doesn't feel like she knows everything about you. And if you get to a point where you feel like she's now starting to ask you more questions than you are asking her, you need to switch gears and you need to fucking change it fast. I mean, you need to fix it fast. Start asking her more questions immediately. Next one is going to be the last one for the dudes. Try to kiss her at the end of the date. If she likes you, she will. If you go out with a date with a girl and it's you spend, a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours, and you spend like $100 on this girl, and you go to kiss her and she just gives you the cheek or the hug, that's not really a good feeling. You're like, dude, I just spent time and fucking money on you, and all you gave me at the end of the night was like a hug. Like, yeah, thanks for the night, bro. Dude, that is not a good feeling at all. This is where it comes down to how well you got along with the girl. Because if you guys went on a date and it was like just a mediocre date, you're like, the girl was cool, but I mean, like, I'm not really like fucking head over heels for her. Because you will go on dates with women where you feel amazing. And those girls, even if those girls don't kiss you at the end of the night, it's possible on date 2 they might. And this is because every woman, again, with the level of safety and trust, every woman based on their history with other men will take a little longer to warm up to you. But women who like you will make things easy. So if you go to kiss her at the end of the date, I've been on a date with several girls where I got a kiss at the end of the night, and then I've been on a date with girls where I just got a hug, or they actually at one point, one of these girls the night before offered me like a cheek, and then I was like, no, I don't want that. I'm sorry. I was like, that just sounds really friendly, and I'm not interested in that. So if she gives you the cheek or a hug at the end of the night, that's up to you if you want to go on a second date with her or not. Just keep that in mind, man. Women who like you, they won't hold back. They will kiss you at the end of the night. But always try to go for the kiss at the end of the date, because that's the only way to tell if she really likes you or not. If she's willing to be intimate with you at the end of the night, then you as a man, you're not going to feel like your time and money is wasted, and you're getting what you wanted from this woman, physical intimacy. That's the whole point of why we're even going on a date with her to begin with. If she didn't want to do that, we could have been doing other things instead of just sitting there talking to a girl and spending money on her, having her feel good, and she get what she wants, but we're not getting what we want. No, thank you. Now let's go through the don'ts, okay? Do not tell her the plans for the night. Only where to meet you. Remember, I said women love mystery. They love figuring things out. If you tell her, okay, hey, we're going to meet here. We're going to do this. 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 The excitement for the night is not going to be there. She already knows what to expect moving forward. And then, I mean, if you go to the first place, like you guys might have like a great conversation in the first place, but she already knows what's coming next. So, okay, well, we just went here. We got a drinks. Now we're going to go to the next place. Great. Maybe I've been there before. Maybe I haven't. And if she's been there, she's going to be like, okay, I've been here before. This is boring. So whatever you do not tell her what you guys are doing for the night. Only tell her where to meet you. Number 2, do not let her ask more questions than you. Remember, I said, the one who's asking the questions controls the conversation. If she's asking you more questions, that's a good sign because she's trying to get to know you. If you're talking more than her, she's going to figure you out, but then she's also going to act like you don't care enough to know about her. And this is where if you're introverted and you're just not good at conversating, this is where your social skills need to get a little better. Because if you're sitting here, well, I mean, if you're introverted, you're probably not going to talk much at all. So if you're not talking much at all, you might answer her questions very shortly. But if you're not asking her questions and she's talking to you, well, then things are going to get stale. She's going to feel like she's talking to a wall. And that's bad. She's going to feel like you just don't care enough to talk to her. That's actually going to tie into the next point right here. So she's asking you more questions than you're asking her. That's bad. And then do not talk about yourself all night. So she's asking you questions and then you're responding, but you're responding in a way where you just keep talking about yourself. That's not good because now this is going to come off as either selfish and you're trying to brag. Like if she asks you questions about work and you're like, yeah, I fucking work for myself. I do this, blah, blah, blah. And I've made so much money doing this. I bought a brand new Mercedes-Benz. I live in a house. I've got a couple dogs. Like this this business I have, man, dude, it's incredible. I make so much money a year. She's going to think that you're bragging, trying to show off. Like, oh, he's trying to just say like he's got a lot of money, does all this to make me feel better about him. Women will think that. This is why if she asks you questions, you want to keep them short and then finish by asking her a question if you can. We want the woman to do most of the talking all night long. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The woman needs to be the one doing the talking. Your job is just to sit there, be a cool, calm, and collected man, ask her questions, and let her just fucking yap. If you let her yap, she's going to like you more because she's going to feel like you care. I promise you, bro. Do not talk more than the girl. Last one right here for the night. Do not force intimacy. Meaning, let the woman touch you first. So you just sit back, relax, act like a cool, confident man. When she feels safer and she's ready to touch you, they will. Women typically set the pace here because they need to feel like they trust you and they need to feel safe around you. So when she's ready for physical intimacy, she will start like touching you or getting closer to you. That's just what women do. When they feel safer with you, they will come towards you. When a woman's ready to be touched, she will touch you. Women just like naturally do this. But the only exception to this one rule would be going for the kiss at the end of the night, because it's possible that you're dealing with a very like shy and reserved girl, and in that case you're going to get like mixed signals all night long. You're not going to know. But then at the end of the night, if you go for a kiss, I've been on a date with a girl where she was very talkative and then she like withdrew at one point in the night, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? And she went from talking and now she's not talking at all. And then at the end of the night I asked her, hey, can I have a kiss? And we ended up like making out. This is why I say you always want to go for the kiss at the end of the night, because at the end of the night, if she kisses you, that's going to reveal her interest in you. So that's going to be the video here, guys. Follow these, and this is going to make your first date and moving forward much better with all women. Listen, if you're a guy right now that wants to get better at dating, pick up relationships, hey man, click the link in the description. Book a coaching call with me to work with me personally. Let me help you out in your situation. And if you like this video, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, if you like this video, check out this one right here. You're going to like that one as well. And gentlemen, I will see you in the next one.